In order to access the custom reporting module, you go to the Reports section and then we'll select Tools. That will bring up a new window where the Business Objects module is. Now once we're within the Business Objects tool, you will select New and Web Intelligence Document. And it gives you the option of which database you want to use. You'll select the attendee information. And this will give us direct access to the database tables and the fields in order to build out our reports. Alright, so what we're looking at on this left side are the tables that are contained within the attendee database. And on the right side is where we do our work. So this is where we actually, our workspace where we build the report. So to give you a quick example, we want to make an attendee list with the financials for each session the attendees are attending. So we'll open up the attendee table and here are our fields that are available. Let's go ahead and select first name, last name, and you'll notice I'm just clicking on the field and dragging it over into my workspace. So we'll do first name, last name, and country. And then what I would like to see is I'd like to see what the well, let's go ahead and do some session information here. So we'll grab the session and we'll take a look at the title, and we will then go to the financials and let's see what people paid for each unit of purchase there. Now we can also do filtering here where, for example, we might grab the country and drop it down here, and the country could be Argentina, for example, or the United States if we only wanted to see those individuals. And you can do equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, so you have quite a bit of functionality in terms of what your query is going to be. I'm going to remove that. Now in order to see my data that shows my first name, last name, country, title, and unit fee, I'm going to click on Run Query. And that actually populates the data. So it goes back to the database, retrieves the information, and displays it. So now I have a list of all the attendees, what sessions they're registered for, and what their financials are, what they paid for that session. So for example, we've got Alex Lindsay from the US has paid $50 for a general registration. And here we've got Alicia Quartermain is coming to the gala banquet. She's a VIP, so she paid nothing. So this information isn't actually all that functional. I can either export this to Excel or I can do some modifications within this tool. So what I'll do is view the structure, and I'm going to group this by country. And then what I'd like to do is find out how much money I'm making from attendees of each country. So what I'll do now is click on this tool, and I'm going to get a sum for the field of unit fee for the group country. And now I'll refresh my data again. Now a lot of these individuals don't have countries that they're associated with because all their attendee information was not configured. So now we know that the people from Germany are spending $145 at our event. People from France, they're a little cheap. They're only spending $30 at our event, and so on and so forth. So you can see all of the details for that country. Let's see here. Somebody's spending $3,790, and that's at Canada. So now I can either save the report or I can export it. So we can click on the little floppy drive here, and we can save it as, or we can save it to the computer as an Excel or a PDF. Now, once you've got the information you need, and it's relevant information, you can do some things with these reports that are highly functional in terms of saving you some time and productivity. And we'll cover that in one more video in this series.